I'm back building Lego set today, so it's a fairly small set, not big, not medium size. So this is the 2024 Lego City Police Speedboat and Crooks Hideout. The reason I bought this set because it has a new bulldog and also a very badass looking bad guy. So let's just open up and start building this. I don't anticipate this to take long. It's not a big set, and overall the build looks fairly simple. So I don't see myself running into any particular challenge. So it does have, I think, four bags. Interesting, even small set like this, they put the instruction booklet in the envelope, which is good, so you don't get messed up stickers or rolled up instructions. Because usually those makes me feel so frustrating. Something's supposed to be simple. Anyway, so we have 3 packs with a sticker sheet. Let's just put this aside. I don't think I need to put the instruction back in the envelope because I'm pretty sure I can finish building this today without spending too much time. So we're going to start with building the speedboat of the police, which I have to wait to see the villain or the criminal that I'm looking to get. Originally, it wasn't a set on my wish list. I was thinking, yeah, it's a city set, so the parts would be available on Take a Break. But nowadays, the availability of the parts are not guaranteed, and it wouldn't appear until like 3 to 6 months after the set being released. So rather than taking the risk and local store being doing a fairly decent discount in the past week, so a set that I think costs around like 50 something New Zealand dollars and managed to like just pay $38 on this. So it was a very good deal, and getting some really cool parts. Although I'm not that interested in the set itself, but that might change after I finished building the set, because that often happen. That is that you've seen a set that doesn't interest you for whatever reason, that you end up buying the sets, or maybe you got the set as a present, and after you're building it, and then you thought, oh well, actually this is pretty cool. So we start by building the good guys, the police. So the head element is not new, but I think torso is new. I never seen this torso before. But sometimes Lego City set gets a little bit boring because of kind of rehashing between police, firemen, and sometimes space. But the space stuff usually pretty cool. But the police stuff sometimes can get quite boring. Although last year the Police Academy, that was a pretty cool set. It's unfortunate it wasn't selling that well in New Zealand. Um, it's good or bad, right? It's bad for Lego. It's good for me because if something that's not selling, then you're gonna get it in a fairly good price. Yeah, and let's see what we've got this time. But if you're keen on that Police Academy set, you probably will get some decent discount now. So it's about to retire, I think, but it's still on the market. And if you're not convinced, check out my video on that particular set, and I might convince you to spend more money. Seriously, I pointed to think about joining some affiliate program, right? Because if I'm able to persuade people to buy set, then they better buy through the link that I share. I don't have any of that signed up yet. I was like, yeah, because the original intention wasn't making revenue. It's more like, hey, building a community, finding people with similar voices. That was the intention. But times has changed a little bit. I'm recently thinking about, hey, what other ways that I could get some additional income, that not like life-changing income, but more like, hey, it might help if I get extra money for a meal of lunch, right? Because things are getting really expensive. Past 12 months, I think, with the coming year would be even worse in terms of cost. So rather than wait until that happen, should try to get myself prepared. Having said that, I should have prepared by not spending money on these things in the past 2 years. That would make me in a much more comfortable position compared to right now. But it's already passed, and this stuff kind of give me, the spark me joy, I would say. Even though it's just a short moment, right? Because even after this, go back and then life get back to normal again, and sometimes just not fun, and lots of stress, lots of things happening that just not easy to explain in a few words. And yeah, lots of things happen and it's just not easy, and you just have to deal with it. Sometimes I prefer not interacting with people, because whether someone close or someone you just met, sometimes dealing with people is very stressful. Um, and it's not like people are bad, just more like me personally. A lot of things kind of just burn me out, and I have to find a headspace to dealing with other things makes me very ill-tempered. Sometimes it's very hard to control your emotion, just because whatever you see is just negativity. But this hobby kind of helps a lot. But at the same time, it's like drugs, because the moment it helps you don't last long. So you kind of start craving more and more, and then it probably start creating other problems. So make sure enjoy Lego, but don't end up in a situation where you become an actual uh, Lego addict. And talking about Lego addict, I actually have a really easy idea on a short video. I'm not going to discuss that idea now, but I do think it's funny, or it's amusing. It's a bit edgy, and I'm not sure yet that should I make that video. But anyway, I will give some time to think, because I think if I make that, it's probably going to do quite well across multiple platforms, but I'm not prepared to bring in the wrong type of audience. But anyway, we are building the boat here. Is a different kind of speedboat, so it's quite interesting. Usually, small boats, they don't give you this hull piece, so I'm quite interested to see what it's gonna look like, because I feel like this is going to be another instance of not having expectation on the set, but end up getting something really cool in the end. So let's just speed up a little bit, just 3 bags, so it shouldn't take long. And of course, tomorrow then I might do the in-depth look. And you might thought, hey, how come you haven't been update this type of video in the past today? Just because one day I've got the review of the previous set that I built done, and then yesterday was spending time building the small set. Like in my previous video, I did discuss, hey, I bought a few small set, but they're so small. If I kind of build this like this and having a discussion, then you know there's no point of doing the review. So I decided to what's that? To do a speed build video, like one into that format I've been doing 12 months ago for those small sets. So I actually built 3 of those small sets. So one already up is the Super Mario, the Yoshi Excellent Forest. So that one already up. Some decent view numbers in the first 12 hours. Hopefully it continue to get the numbers afterwards. But yeah, that's one of those. And the other 2 are small Lego friend sets. It's already done, already scheduled. The reason I don't want to just upload in few days in a row is because I just want to spread it out, just in case if I want to take a day rest, my channel still have the contents. But everything is all sorted, all scheduled. It will be coming in the next few days, so stay tuned if you're interested. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, so when those videos goes live, you get a ping and you're not going to miss it. So hopefully you all notice those videos. So those are speed build video, just me kind of do a quick intro on the set, and then some music will play while I'm building sets. So that's how those videos work. Believe it or not, those actually been performing quite well in terms of audience retention. Most likely that people hate my voice or don't like my voice. So those videos are just me building a set with some music running in the background. And I guess people are interested to see how the build come along and don't necessarily need to hear what I say about the sets. But surprisingly though, for those that actually watch those videos, not those ones that accidentally click away, they actually finish the videos till the end. So those have a really high audience retention, to be honest. For the usual review, retention depending on the set and also depending how enthusiastic I sound in the video. In terms of this type of video, there's some good ones, there's some bad ones, because I think I have good days and bad days as well. So that's where we are in terms of different types of video. Regarding the short form content, totally not related to long videos. So those are fairly consistent as long as I don't change the topic drastically. And usually it gets like at least 2,000 to 3,000 views. But those really are not engaging contents. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, in terms of the size, the look of the speedboat is fairly nice. And I think here you've got a cage to lock up the crooks somehow. Gates only on one side, so wondering how it's going to work. I'm pretty sure the person would escape quite easily. Anyway, we're about to finish the speedboat. It's a very interesting way in building the boats because it's a size that I never experienced before. Just because the different use of elements, it's not like big boats. It's not small either. And okay details, could have a little bit more, but I think the engine part looks pretty cool. And then you also get the visor for the windshield. Looks really sporty. And then a little bit more windows. Then you can easily change this up to be a non-police one. Just remove the the piece with the sticker. I'm surprised here they use a sticker because most of the time this type of set, the police logo are usually printed. But well, here we are. But yeah, I think it will be pretty nice. You can change this up quite easily to be something non-police related. Okay, there's the sirens, and this is how it's secured. We've got a life jacket as well, so what's it's gonna be like, and then a flashlight at the front of the speedboat. So it's a pretty nice speedboat, to be honest. Yep, in life jacket. So I need to put life jacket on the minifigure, or the police lady will drown, given from the package the sea seems quite rough. And then we've got this part actually able to connect to the other main view, so it's a container. So let's see how it goes. And actually I just noticed the details at the back, and it's really nice looking police outfit. And here we are, we've got back one done, so I'm progressing quite well. And just move this the side, take a sip of water, and start building back two. So this time they opt with what's that? Each one instruction booklet per bag, and the second one still doesn't have the minifigure that I bought this set for. But you do build the main thing with container. So let's see how it goes. And we do have the new bulldog, so it's still white. Only difference compared to the previous one is the color of the color. It's always nice to get new Lego dog. I'm a dog lover and love collecting Lego dogs. And I mean, in recent years they release a lot of different variants of dog species. Some of them can be frustrating because some of them are exclusive variant to the view and minifigure station at Lego store. We do have Lego store here, but the thing is, the stock, or I'm not that the stock is quite low. They have to be there when it's when the shop first load up the parts. Otherwise it's all get cleaned out by resellers. You have to go on to Bricklink or other marketplace to buy those with a premium price, which I really don't like. Having said that, I'm trying to sell some set at market price as well, so there's some contradicting thing. Anyway, so we've got the one of the robber with the bandanas and the dog. I love the dog. Which way should I put this? I'll put it on this way first. And here we start building the hideout, the headquarters for the crooks or bad guys, whatever the noun that would make sense for you. To be honest, I never used to the word crook. But anyway, let's just get this finished. This piece for shipping containers is really cool. I mean, I'm not trying to build a shipping container yard, but I do like that piece though. And we have a actual containers we're going to build in the next bag. We'll see what's gonna happen. And yeah, so recently I'm having a chat with some other people working on a YouTube channel. So maybe there will be some collaboration coming in, but still in discussion on how it's gonna look like. But yeah, I think at some point I really need to change the type of contents in my channel. I mean, the idea is still be authentic and just be myself, and spending time on enjoying the hobby, but at the same time, given the things happening around, costs and things, I think at some point this year I will not able to afford new Lego sets, which means if I want to do this type of video, I can do it with I've got lots of stuff in the backlogs, so I wouldn't running out of content. But with all the set, it's hard to get the hits on YouTube, just because nobody's searching for those unless it's a very highly sorted retired set. Otherwise, it will be an uphill challenge to find the audience for the content. So did I make some mistake? No, I didn't make some mistakes. So just couldn't find one of the PC. Even small sets, I kind of run into situation like this. I just can't find the piece. Don't think it's missing, so it's just right underneath this red brick here. Anyway, but as expected, the set is not difficult, nothing complex. We'll see how it looks after we finish building it. And now we need to build things that are identical. So I'm going to build at the same time. Well, not necessarily at the same time, but just do each step. I just do the other one as well, rather than finish one and need to come back and build the same thing again, which I really don't like that way of building Lego. And we've got some Technic pins as for you to connect to the other build that is coming in. So we've got like 3 different sections, but the idea is that you could have it all connected together. So let's see which way is the right way. I think this cage piece is new, because I never seen that in other police set before. Maybe that's not new, but pretty sure that's a new element. Anyway, if you really want to get 100% correct information on which element is new, just go to New Elementary. They have a really good database of set, and often very good article on what are the new elements and stuff. It's one of my go-to place to get some info on individual pieces, and this is how it looks like. It's really hard to see exactly what I'm building at the moment, but I think this one, there's some really useful pieces. I think even I disassemble it, I don't think I will sell this one, because there are lots of things that could be very well utilized. And we're making some very good progress today. Although I'm actually quite tired. Then we need to flip the other side and just need to do the same. Okay. Oh. Okay. Exactly. Doing the same thing on the other side. And I think we need to flip that right over. Okay, no. Yes, the same. So there's no need to flip over, right? Oops. I just make a mistake. You can see this is supposed to be out there. And okay. Damn it. I think I can fix this. I can fix this. Okay, I can fix this. Okay, I just need to okay. Think let's fix. Okay. And now just gonna fix this up. See, supposed to be easy build, and I just messed up that time. Messed up big time. Okay, I think that would do. Okay, fixed. And then we have a very nice printed piece of the wanted poster. This is probably another piece that I would love to get extra. I love collecting like printed pieces. I'm not sure if I will buy extra of the cat litter print from oh, spoiler alert for the for one of the upcoming videos. Pretend I haven't said anything about the cat litter print. Anyway, if you're interested on the cat litter print, just stay tuned. All right, got the roller coaster track. Of course, there's no roller coaster here. You know, like since they introduced this track, piece has been like utilized in lots of different places, and this is a really good piece to utilize in lots of situations. Not necessarily just building a roller coaster. And then got another sticker to apply. Just need to make sure that I don't mess up the alignment. Speaking of this, let me just check if the mic is on. Yeah, just got some traumatic experience with the mic not turned on. That was happened too many times, and I'm getting really worried. Sometimes when I film a video, and I think we're pretty much towards the end of the main structure. Now we're building the shipping container on top. Okay, it's a huge, well, not huge, definitely, let's say, odd size. I mean, in terms of minifigure scale. Oh, I got it wrong. Yes, I got it wrong. So, So always happen like this when I wanted to face certain way, I face the other way, and I think I got it right, but then I got it wrong. So these are the unnecessary moves that cost me time. Well, at least it doesn't cost me money because it doesn't. Well, maybe it costs money. Anyway, yeah. So this is how it looks like, and then we need to build some of the interior details. I don't expect much interior details from this set, given that it's a small city set. Yeah, we need the keyboard. We need the keyboard. Talking about the keyboard, I think the new Series 25 minifigure has the gamer girl. The gamer girl has a very colorful lit up keyboard. And I've got 4 of those minifigures, so I get 4 keyboards. So I think I can just change things up a little bit in some of the sets. And there's an online news article about a particular piece of gem, so I think they are planning a heist. Is what else they're planning? Because in the Lego universe, or in a Lego city, the bad guys only steal stuff, like planning heists and things. There's no think there's no violent crime in in the world of Lego. Maybe there are. You can pick those up, but I don't recommend you do those. Be sensible, on your creation. And we're about to finish this very soon. Okay, what's that piece? All right, it's a very very thin container. I mean, it will be interesting to buy another one and see what you can create from this. Anyway, moment of dead air again, because I'm just too focused on building a set, and at the same time nothing come into mind on what I want to talk about the set, because I mean there are lots of things to talk about, just no other thing in my mind, and just end up just building. I think it's fine, right? That's the whole point. Building Lego, you don't have to keep talking. And I wonder what this is. And I believe there's some kind of security. I think so. I think so. Some kind of security. Anyway, we need to build the top. I think this is a window to attack. It's funny how they have this modular way of building the edges. Is there a roof for it? Okay, it does have a roof. So that's how the roof is gonna be put on. So do we need that though? Because it's fairly easy to access. I guess it would be better to have the roof removable. I guess this allows you to put this in the rest of the city set, because some of the city sets are pretty modular, the houses and things. and the containers only contains fish, so it's actually not a defense mechanism. But anyway, with a bowl of water, what's the purpose though? Why do we need a bowl of, oh, okay, it's for the dog, of course, of course. Forgot about the bulldog already. And then we've got the roof for this container. And we are, oops, it's actually this way. So we need to have a sign and a satellite dish. Where did I drop? Okay, so we are building the satellite dish right now, and then we just need one more sticker on the sign for the container. And the satellite dish is fairly simple. Do you need a satellite dish? Anyway, of course you do, right? So you know when the police are coming. And just a sticker, which I like the design very much. It seems like a seafood company with the fish logo. I do wish this is printed. Sometimes there always type of design you just wish that is printed, but anyway. So we finished back to now. Pretty much gonna turn this around, put the roof on, and put it on top of the build. And is this it? I think looking fairly nice. And you can have the dog and the crook inside. Well, it's actually is a defense mechanism, but instead of bombs or other things, it's just they're using the catch, which is very costly, and sometimes fish are very expensive depending on what type of fish that they are selling, right? And yeah, they just showing you like what are the possible combination, and then we finally get to the third possible, well, not third bag. Just connect this here, and this is the bag where I get to build the minifigure that I want. This is very important. Need that minifigure because it's brand new. Even the torso looks so good, right? There's no he's not wearing anything like escape from the prison with a thick gold chain and just a white t-shirt underneath a jacket with some shiny linings. So it just very gangster like. It's a tracksuit. Love this minifigure. And on top of that, the head design, with this type of sunglasses, you can easily have this minifigure as a yakuza or some sort. So nice. This is probably one of the best Lego City minifigure so far. It's kind of surpassed one of the other criminal, but that criminal also got the prison outfit underneath the jacket, but he has a really interesting face with a really dark patch under the eyes. I feels like he very stoned. But anyway, very good minifigure, and it lives up to my expectation, and it's really cool minifigure. Definitely once this become available on Pick a Brick, we'll definitely, well, if if I can afford it, I'll definitely buy a few more of those. It's just too useful. The torso as well, like just really cool. When building a smaller speedboat and also a container, so that's pretty much will end the set. In terms of building experience, it's not like nothing disappointing, but the building experience, like I think the police speedboat is a nice surprise, but then the other structure is what you expect from a typical Lego City set. So nothing really shout, yeah, this is really cool. So it's really a set targeting the target audience that they're looking for, which is kids trying to have a play with the set. Having said that, the play feature ain't that much apart from the defense mechanism and some boat, but this boat doesn't float. So yeah, for an adult, there's some interesting pieces, but for a kid, they might feel, I don't know, maybe a little bit underwhelming because you can, have a scene of police chasing Crooks, but in terms of action features, that not much. So feel like really buying the set for parts rather than having a really cool play set that you can play with and also enjoy the. I mean, it's not enjoyable. Most of the Lego set have enjoyable build, but you know what I mean. Not like, hey, something blow your way, but you can't expect cheap set like this to blow your way. Okay, so right now we building the other container. I wonder if there's any action feature built in. That sounds like there are, but maybe this is just a container. And pretty much is what I'm expecting. I don't see any particular movement parts that would allow you. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be something to push the smaller speedboat out, but yeah. So here is the action feature. And people just sorting out the rubbish outside. It's quite loud outside. Anyway, I'm about to finish this soon, since it's a very simple set. Tomorrow probably will be filming the review of this set, but it shouldn't be a long filming, so maybe I will get some time to rest. And tomorrow, like, this will not go live tomorrow, like in terms of the review. I will just do the filming and will probably release the day after, just because not tonight. This will be out tomorrow morning, but the following morning will be one of the speed build of the Lego friend sets that I just built yesterday. Yeah, sometimes I feel like you don't need the action features if you want to just have a proper shipping container, and you don't really need the action features. Is sometimes you want to have the action features, and then you will see a lot of things kind of exposed and doesn't look natural. So I mean, it's only for adults, right? Adults always want to have some details and nice display, but for kids, right, and they want to have more action features. different target audience. I wonder, is it the final piece of the roof? But then this doesn't seem fit though. We'll see what happened. And we flip around like this underneath. Okay, seems like something you can open. But yeah, so far, I haven't buy any particular created expert set. In the beginning of the most biggest is the Monkey Head Megapolis City and the Modern Mansion from France. Although they are big set, but they're not necessarily complex to build. Okay, so this is the shipping case of the shipping container, but then the back is open. Anyway, it's just a typical Lego problem. But well, got this done, but I feel I miss one piece. Okay, I did miss two pieces just right here, but it's not that hard to fix this problem unless I try too hard. Oops, everything keep falling. Maybe that's easier to put like this. Why is it so hard to? Okay. Now that's okay now. Okay. Oops. Oops. Yeah, it's a really nice container, but I wish it's fully covered. But anyway, what it's supposed to do is that, hey, you can actually push the speedboat out. Unfortunately, there's nothing underneath. Typically, even for a smaller speedboat, they do have, those element underneath, so lets you like slide across the surface. So this one couldn't. So unfortunately, while this minifigure looking really cool, that I think he's gonna be captured by police, given that his speedboat not able to slide fast enough on the surface. But anyway, we have finished building this set. There's some nice thing around it. I think the best part is, in terms of building, is this new police speedboat. While the structure looks okay, but the general building experience just all right. Yes, but we'll talk about more on this set in my review, so stay tuned. And for tonight, I'm gonna sign off and take some rest. See ya.